I gotta make an update to my previous video because there were some people in the comment sections that do not understand what I was talking about. It happens a lot on the internet. You say the most simple thing, and you even spend like 8 minutes trying to detail it so that even a 5th grader can get it. But then there are leftists, and they pretend they're like, what are you talking about? What do you mean? What? Listen, the first thing that I want to say is that the fact that the main character in the game is a female character is not why most people are upset about. Alright? It's 2024. Some of the most popular games out there have female leads. Like, we got Stellar Blade, we got the phone games that barely have any gameplay, like Snowbreaker, Nikkei, and all the others, right? Like, they got female characters. We don't live in 2016. If you think that gamers do not like female characters, you're an imbecile, and I don't have anything else to talk to you about, right? Like, if you keep living in the same era, it's like, oh, misogyny, oh, this. Shut the fuck up. Although, I will say this, like, maybe there are some people that may be disappointed because, I'm trying to think from the other perspective, like, what if they released a new Tomb Raider without Lara Croft? Like, instead of Lara Croft, you have a guy. Or they're releasing a new Stellar Blade and there's a guy. Or they're releasing a new beta. Yeah, I think, like, some people would complain. But here, however, I don't think it's the main issue. The main issue isn't that they decided to have a female character, is who they hired to be. It's the personality of the actress and the stuff that she said online, which is why people are concerned. Like this is an activist that doesn't vibe well with gamers, that wants to defund the police, that tells cisgender straight women that disagree with her to log off, right? Why would they hire such a person? Like, out of the thousands of voice actresses that are out there and would have wanted the job, why do they go and they hire the activist? Like, to me, this is a red flag because it tells me a lot about the person doing the hiring. And in order for these people to exist at a company, they usually do not like any right-wingers. Like, let me give you an example, right? Like, maybe this is what Jesus used to do, right? Like when he was talking with people that were more simple than us, like, he was trying to make allegories so that maybe they would understand. Imagine if you have a restaurant, right? So, like, you're opening a steakhouse. And you manage to strike gold. The prices are great. The food is amazing. A lot of people come to your steakhouse. In fact, it's becoming so popular that it's now a known brand in your city. People bring their families every weekend. You're making a lot of money. Life couldn't be better. So you decide to open another steakhouse in another place. Should be simple, right? Just keep the same ambiance. Keep the same recipes, keep the same prices, don't change anything. Or if you do change, just make minor changes here and there. But, like, don't change the formula, right? So you decide to open another steakhouse in another city. And when people go there, they're met by a different menu. And in your steakhouse, now everything is vegan. And the people that are coming at the table, the waiters, they're the type of activists that are like meat is murder type of people, And they start lecturing the customers. They start harassing the customers. They start giving attitude to the customers that are complaining because, like, why is there no meat on the menu? And you're like, don't you know that meat is murder? Meat is murder. Don't like it. Don't eat it here. Right? Like, this to me is the insanity that's constantly happening in the American entertainment industry. Like, they create something which is good and it has a market. Now, sure, not everyone in the world is attracted to that, but they have, like, a very dedicated fan base, and then they decide, let's change it. For no fucking reason. And again, it's like, if you have a steakhouse, and you hire a raging vegan activist as the head chef, they're going to try to sabotage your business. There's no fucking way they won't. And what message are you sending to the customer? Because the customer is baffled. Like, out of all the potential chefs that you could have hired, why this one? And it's not like people aren't saying that vegan restaurants shouldn't exist. Like, that's fine. But your brand wasn't known for that. So after I made the video yesterday, more things come out. And you have, like, the ex-CEO of Sony telling people don't like it, don't buy it. What a great marketing tactic, isn't it? And then you also have people noticing that some of the developers that are associated with the project might not even have been in the original team. Many of them with pronouns in the bio, like the Twitterati brigade. And as I said before, I'm not saying the game will be bad. I haven't seen much of the game, but this is a red flag. I have seen this happen so many fucking times. To the point where that joke that I made is completely adequate. Like, if you see me in your kitchen, on your table, crouched over your plate, you'd be like, V, why are you shitting on my plate? And I'd be like, well, how do you know it's shit? It's not out yet. I mean, pattern recognition is a thing. Human beings that have two neurons to rub together would notice certain patterns by now. When I see this type of marketing, when I see these types of activists, and when I see the way they're treating customers, like, there are people that never interacted with this person and they're already on a block list. The concept of sharing block lists with your customers is bizarre from a business standpoint. And then, again, if you're outspoken, if you're very political, and you're talking about defunding the police, and you're talking about all this other shit, of course you're going to piss people off. Obviously. And why do you expect them to give you money? Like, the left wouldn't give money. If you have the opposite, if you have a person that's like, fund the police, I love the police, hashtag. If you have a person that makes fun of pronouns in the bio, if you have a person that's like the opposite of everything this lady stands for, the left wouldn't stand for it. They would boycott the game, which is what they did with Hogwarts. So spare me the concept. It's like, oh, how can you talk bad about a game that's not even out yet? Not even out yet. You don't know anything. Motherfucker, I wish that I'm wrong. I genuinely do. And it is possible that I will be wrong, right? Because I'm saying it's a red flag. I'm not saying don't buy it. I'm just saying it's a red flag. Like, it's a warning sign. Yeah, it is. It is. Like there is no reason why you'd hire an activist that is disconnected from the gaming community and is blocking people and is blocking customers and is giving sass to individuals. There's no reason why you'd hire such a person. Not just to do voice acting, because she's just doing voice acting. She is the face of the game. So, why? Like, out of the thousands of other voice actresses, why this particular person? Unless you agree with the activism. That's the only explanation. You agree with the activism, you want the activism. Well, if that's the case, justify why right-wingers should give money to a person that wants to defund the police. Again, we're talking about video games. These are not essential goods. This is not food, this is not water, this is not medicine. People can live without video games. Let me know what you guys think, and as usual, I will see you in the comment section. Take care.